Hey guys, welcome back to the Human Condition. This video is another video in our psychology series. This is what is expectation violation theory and how do we repair relationships. So this should be a pretty interesting one. In this video, I have four main topics we'll talk about for this theory. It's expectations, communicator reward variance, violation variance, and arousal. So yeah, pretty interesting one. Number one, expectations. We all have expectations in our day-to-day life. And this one's pretty interesting because it's kind of like the opposite of my interpersonal expectancy theory. If you saw that video, I talked about how to maintain a relationship, you have to have one person's expectation being fulfilled, the other person's expectation being fulfilled, or a balance of both. With expectation violation theory, we see the conflict that starts to happen in relationships, which is pretty interesting. So with number one, expectations, when a violation occurs, it's when two different people's expectations kind of clash. So with this, we see different dreams can kind of conflicting with each other. This leads me to our second top part of this video, is communicator reward variance. That's how we view a person's violation. Communicator reward variance is how valuable the person that committed the violation is to us. And this is based on closeness and any good quality, kind of like social rank theory. Attractiveness, intelligence, charisma, all play a part in how we view violation. And if it's a negative violation, the crazy thing is that sometimes we'll let go of the negative violation. And this kind of is like the halo effect. If someone's if someone's really attractive, they do something that upsets someone else, sometimes they might avoid it, sadly. But that's good. I guess good for the person, but sadly because they're attractive or intelligent or etc. But in a positive way, it's good because I guess it shows that in life there's always a chance for second chances. So communicator reward variance. It's kind of like, is this my homie? Is this my friend? And if they are, you might overlook some bad habits or bad actions, potentially, bad violations. Number three, violation variance. Is the violation positive or is it negative? Is the person surprising you with a box of donuts at work? That'd be fire. That'd be lit. That would be a positive violation. Negative violation is, are you getting fired? That wasn't expected. If you weren't expecting it. And each violation leads us to the fourth main topic, arousal. This is heightened alertness and awareness to the violation and causes us to act. The good thing about this theory, at least in my opinion, is people are usually motivated by problems that happen. So with these violations, they'll actually motivate you to try to repair relationships. Because wants their expectations to be fulfilled and their desires to be filled. So if a violation occurs, you're more motivated to work through problems in relationships to help both people fulfill their expectations. And this theory is kind of cool because it's kind of like the opposite of interpersonal expectancy theory, because interpersonal expectancy theory says it's like minds over matter, and every person's will is what makes reality. Like everyone's trying to, kind of like what I talked about in the last video. This one suggests that it's not always the case. Sometimes our expectations aren't always fulfilled. Interpersonal expectancy theory said if you have an expectation on someone, they're going to feel more obligated to feel that reciprocated, which is true. The same way, if you know someone expects something out of you, you're obviously going to want to do that for them. But people don't really like to act off obligation. They like to act off on motivation and desire. So when someone acts off motivation and desire, that's when we have usually expectation violations. The most amount of personal growth and development in relationships actually occur because it's all about taking a risk. Taking a risk are very important. in life. So this theory is like, you gotta take risks sometimes with your social norms and relationships, because if you want to change social norms or you want to change a relationship from the way it's going, sometimes you have to influence positively with other people, your needs and desires, but also respect their needs and desires as well. An expectation violation theory, but sometimes, quote unquote, like mess up someone's expectation. However, that's how you truly figure out who someone else is. Once you kind of do that, you can see what their expectations were, combine your two expectations to live a more fulfilling relationship, and how social norms and your own expectations can kind of combine to make a new social norm. For example, like big social changes in life came from people performing expectation violation theory, and growth and relationships always come from some sort of expectation violation. Just meaning something unexpected happened positively, could be positive or negatively, that challenges two people to grow for the better. So in conclusion, expectation violation theory suggests that sometimes in life things don't always go according to plan, and we have to expect that and be adaptable. And when things don't go according to plan, figure out a way to fix it or accept it. And when these violations happen, to express our discontent respectfully, and to also, when we do so to someone else, express the reason behind why we might have expected something differently. And through that communication, two people can grow and become better people. Vice versa in society versus personal expectations, the two can come together and create a better society that represents everyone. So yeah, in conclusion, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.